Hi, we're going to work through a stretch exercise for your left hand right now using octaves in open position. This stretch exercise can be found in Andres Segovia's book Chromatic Octaves and Slurs. Now if you go to the very last page, you'll see the chromatic octaves section. What we're going to do is we're going to work on two different approaches to this. One to just get the notes, and the second to get more of a stretch. Alright, here we go. Alright, so you're going to start with place your second finger on E, which is the second fret of the D string. And then what you do is you strike the open E, then you strike that E, right? Then you put your first finger on F and your third finger on the octave F. Then your second finger on F sharp, your pinky on the higher F sharp. Then your third finger on G, and then you strike open G. And then you have pinky on G sharp, first finger on G sharp on your G string. And then you have second finger on A, you strike open A. Third string A, first finger on B flat, third finger on B flat, or A sharp, and harmonics, right? And then second finger on B, pinky on B, third finger on C, first finger on C, pinky on C sharp or D flat, second finger on C sharp, D flat octave, open D, and then high D, D sharp or E flat, and then you have E and open E on the first string, third finger on F with high F, pinky on F sharp, second finger on F sharp, open G, high G, first finger on G sharp, and then you could keep going to A sharp, B, C. Alright, so now that's one way to go through it, which is great. I'm going to show you a slightly more challenging way to play it now. So it's all the same notes. So you have E and E, but now the trick is this. You're going to hold the previous finger down unless you have to lift it to get the next note. So what you're going to do is you press the F, but you don't lift this E because you don't need to. It creates a stretch. So now your second finger goes up to F sharp, your pinky goes on this F sharp, you don't lift either F because you don't need to. That creates more of a stretch. Now you bring your third finger up to G, and you don't lift any other finger, because open G is the third string, you don't need to lift anything for that. Then your pinky goes on G sharp, your first finger on G sharp. You leave the G and the F sharp because you don't have to lift those to hear this note. Now we need A, so your second finger goes up to A, and then you strike the fifth string A with the high A, and then you've got A sharp, right? And then B, so you're only lifting the fingers you need to play the next note. C, C sharp, D, that's a good stretch right there, D sharp, oh, yeah, I had to lift my second finger, I wouldn't have been able to hear this D sharp here, and then E, then F, pinky on F sharp, second finger on F sharp, and now I'm going to play both examples a little faster just to give you some motivation. So this is without the big stretch. This is without holding the previous fingers down, so we're releasing every finger for the next octave. Then you could go all the way up to the 12th fret. And then this is going to be the same exercise, holding the fingers down to create a stretch. All right, so here we go with that. And then you can make a picking exercise out of it if you want to get a little bit more work. You could pick each one twice. You could go up, down, down, 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 up. Now, you don't have to do this whole exercise if it's difficult. You could just do the first, the first 5 notes. So you could do E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp. Then go back G, F sharp, F, E. All right. So feel free to take it in chunks. You could start from the 5th string, A sharp, B, C, whoops, C sharp. All right. Then practice that. Then go backwards. Then put it together from the open E, then back, So this is a really great exercise to open up the left hand, get some more finger interdependence. By that I mean when you move one finger, it doesn't affect the movement of the other fingers. So you're trying to have each finger under complete control. All right, enjoy.